Good morning, everyone. It's Serotonin. I just wanted to give you guys a little update. One of my subscribers who I also chat with on Meebee was asking me, well, how are things um, in Toronto? Like, what is it like? And I thought I'd just give you guys a little update. So right now, we are not on any kind of lockdown or anything. We've been advised to self isolate and stay home and, social distancing and all that preliminary stuff that you guys have probably already heard yourselves. I live in Chinatown, and I will say that the number of masks that people are wearing and whatnot has not risen that much. I mean, there's a few extra people wearing masks, I think, but I live in a neighborhood where people are wearing these surgical masks like off and on all during the winter. It's part of the culture, and so it's very normal for us to see that. It's just a little bit of a rise, but not much. Everyone is actually exceedingly polite and friendly right now. Normally, regular exchanges in the store, you just pay your thing, thank you, and often the cashiers don't always say you're welcome or have a nice day or whatever. It's just not the normal thing, I don't know, like in my neighborhood. Now everyone is like making eye contact. You can see by their cheeks that they're smiling behind their face masks. Um, Everyone is so polite. Like I'm neighbors are waving at me who I didn't even know, I've never met them before, kind of thing. People are saying hello. Everyone seems to be kind of walking these brisk walks around the block at dusk and in the earlier parts of the day. And so it's just very friendly. Like Canada has always had a reputation for being kind of friendly. Right now it's like off the charts friendly is what I'm noticing. And other than that, like it's kind of life as usual. We've had ridiculously good weather lately. I'm technically supposed to be in the UK right now visiting my family. So we're a little bit over the top bored because we didn't really expect to be here at all. And I was very very lucky that I was already so aware of the situation, the potential, and really understanding what's going on a global scale that I was able to identify and chat with my family over there early to find out whether we should cancel. So we actually ended up postponing, and it was not a huge loss, but I don't know whether we're going to be able to go in 2 months or not. That really depends on, I guess, how things go. But it's the weather is literally as warm as it would be in England right now. Well, maybe not today. Today's like -5, but every other day, like we have flowers starting to show up in the backyard and stuff. So we're gonna run out there and protect them with leaves and stuff. But honestly, at the moment, everything is quite pleasant here. Um, I've heard stories of Canadians in smaller towns and townships and villages and stuff who are doing something called caremongering, where they're going out of their way to care for their elderly neighbors and stuff. And there's a lot of that happening. My sister's doing that. She lives in a low rise, and um, she's picked two people to look after, including a dog to walk. I've been making soup for my neighbor's mom. But that's normal. I've been doing that for 2 years. I make her soup every week. But like it's just, yeah, it's just better right now socially in a lot of ways. It's really weird. Now, something that I wanted to mention is a really lovely thing to do if you have the money for it. If there's a local restaurant where you know the people who run the whole thing, it's a small business, um, please don't forget them right now. And do make an effort if you have the money to maybe once a week or every couple of days to order a meal from a local restaurant that you can either walk to pick up if you're not on lockdown. I know there's still delivery services. You can call the restaurant ahead of time and ask, like when you call to make your order, find out if they are doing delivery or whatever. But I worked for almost 20 years in the restaurant industry, and So yeah, if you want to support your local restaurant owners, that's a lovely thing to do, and it's a nice treat as well. It kind of makes things a little bit more special. Anyway, guys, we are making lemonade out of lemons. I'm truly impressed with this community and with the world right now and the response, and we're not out of the weeds. We're not out of the woods, but I don't know, man. The sun is shining, and everyone I've spoken to in the last couple of days has given me a big smile and said hello and how are you. So, life's not that bad, right? Anyway, lots of love, everyone.